Good morning, 7th class students. Last classes we already discussed about our chapter number 4, that is the heat, that is completed, and short and long also. I hope that you already wrote in your notebooks. Okay, and when the school will open, we will check that. Okay, so try to understand, try to learn that things, and try to finish your work on time. Okay, it is for good for you. And now today we are onwards we are starting our chapter number 5, that is the acids, bases and salts. Very interesting chapters for you. And this is first of all we will study about the acids. Okay, substance that we use in our daily life can be classified as acids, bases and neutral substances. So you know about that. Some substances are sour in taste, like when you are using the lemon juice, orange juice, they contain some acidic substance, that's why they are sour in taste. Okay, sometimes some substances are bases, like some soda, eno or like that. Okay, or some like caustic soda or like that. So they are the base in nature and they are having the bitter taste, and some are having the salting nature. Salting nature means khara jaisa unka hota hai. So when acid and base, okay, when acid and base react to each other, they are forming just salt and water. So salt formation, you know about that. Sometimes you are feeling acidity in your stomach. Okay, acidity means producing of acidic characters in your stomach. That time we are using the eno, which is a mild base. Okay, and this base is convert this other means the internal acidic characters to convert into the salt nature, and after that we are getting relief from the pain. Okay, so substance that we use in our daily life, maybe sometime acids, maybe sometime bases, or maybe sometime neutral substances. For example, lemon juice is acidic, baking soda, okay, baking soda solution is a basic, and common salt is neutral. Lemon juice is acidic since lemon contains a natural acids. Lemon juice is a natural acid, so there contains the citric acid. So sorry, lemon juice contains the lemon as a natural acid, that is the citric acid. That is the citric acid. Similarly, baking soda contains sodium bicarbonate. Okay, sodium bicarbonate, that is the formula is NaHCO3. That is the sodium bicarbonate, and which act as a base. और वो क्या होता है? Base होता है. Okay. Sodium chloride NaCl is a salt formed by the neutralization reaction. So when acid plus base, when react, then formation of salt plus water, and it is neutralization reaction. It is neutralization reaction. Okay. Now the sodium chloride. These substances also have a different taste, according to which they are identified as acids, bases, and salts. Acids are generally sour, bases bitter, and salts are neither of these. Rather, they are salty to taste. So acids are generally sour in taste, bases are bitter. So I already told that acids are sour taste, bases are bitter taste, and salts are having the salty taste. Okay, so these three are having the different taste. Okay, directly sometimes some acids are the edible acids, we can take directly, but sometimes acids are very harmful for us and they are very concentrated form, like HCl, HNO3, nitric acid, H2SO4, okay, sulfuric acid. Many acids are very harmful acids. They are the mineral acids. Okay, and sorry, mineral acids, yes, and we cannot take directly, or we can, these are not edible acids, and we cannot take into our mouth. Okay, and some acid like the orange acid in the found, which is in the found in the fruits. Okay, sour fruits like amla. Okay, and from the orange and from the lemon. Okay, we are having some acids which are sour in taste, Okay, now the acids. The word acid is derived from the Latin word, that is the acid. Acid meaning sour. So acids are generally sour in taste. Acids are generally sour in taste. Sour यानी खट्टे. Okay. Tamarind. Tamarind means imli. vinegar, sirka. Okay, you generally seen that in the burger or in the chow mein, Manchurian, in the fast foods, continental foods. We are using a one colorless liquid, that is the vinegar. That is the vinegar. Orange, lemon, unripe mangoes are some of the substances which contain different kinds of acids. The chemical nature of these substances is acidic. The chemical nature of these substances is acidic. The acids present in fruits, vegetables, curds, and milk are naturally occurring acids. They are weak acids and are present in varying amount of these substances. These acids are also known as organic acids. So these acids, those acids which generally we can take in the form of a drink or in the form of food or in the form of like fruits, okay, they are generally known as organic acids. Organic acids are generally edible acids. Okay, their pH is some more high. It means in between the 5 to 6 or like that. Okay, so varying amounts of this substance, these acids are also known as organic acids. Some of the acids are derived from minerals. It means directly can be formed in the minerals. They are known as the mineral acids. Sulfuric acid H2SO4, hydrochloric acid HCl, nitric acid HNO3, and phosphoric acid H3PO4. So these acids are some of the mineral acids. Some of the mineral acids. So I have to write some example of organic acid and mineral acids. Okay. One difference I already told about that. Organic acids generally edible acids, okay, and mineral acids non-edible acids. Okay. So what are the different type of organic acids? Like tartaric acid, which is found in tamarind, okay, citric acid, which is found in lemon and orange, acetic acid, which is found in vinegar. These are the examples, and these are having the HCl, that is the hydrochloric acid, H2SO4, that is the sulfuric acid, HNO3, that is nitric acid, H3PO4, that is phosphoric acid. So these are some examples generally we can use, and sometimes you have to see that malic acid in the apple. Okay, oxalic acids. These are also having the oxalic acids generally found in brinjal and like that. So these type of acids are oxalic. Okay, oxalic acid. Oxalic acid. So these type of acids are generally organic acids, and we can take in the form of food. They are strong acids. That means mineral acids are generally strong acids and are used in the industry for the manufacture of fertilizers, chemicals, dyes, explosives, detergents, plastics, and various other substances. Mineral acids also have a sour taste like natural acids. So look that written here some acids like raw mango contains tartaric acids. Okay, milk contain lactic acids. Okay, when it is converted into the curd. Grapes contain tartaric acid also, and orange contain citric acid. So have a sour taste like natural acid, but they are corrosive in nature. Sometimes the natural acids are there, but mineral acids are corrosive in nature. They burn the skin and flesh, burn holes in the clothes and damage food. Sometimes they can damage food, they can burn the skin, and also they can damage the flesh. It means the muscles inside there, our bones also, and they can holes in the clothes and damage goods. So they should be handled with extreme care. So extra care should be needed for to handle these type of acids. It means for the mineral acids. Now next is our bases. Okay, so you know about that one point properties of these bases. They are bitter in taste. Okay, very highly concentrated bases, also not good for us. Okay, like acids. So substance like baking soda, soap, etc. are bitter in taste. They feel slippery or soapy to touch. It means like soap solution. They are feeling slippery or soapy to touch. So they are because they contain some bases. They feel slippery or soapy when their solution are rubbed between the fingers. These substances are known as bases, and the nature of this substance is basic. So bases having the soapy to touch, it means slippery or soapy to touch. Next is what is the like a soap solution. Soap solution. So these substances are known as the bases, and nature of this substance is basic. Soaps. What are the examples of these? Soaps, detergents. Detergent means washing powder, so like that. Washing. That means washing soda. Okay. Antacids, because they contain some like eno. Antacids means like eno. And lime water. Okay. That is the water of lime. जिस चूने का पानी होता है वो, ठीक है. Contains different bases. Some of these are strong base while other are weak. So some are edible bases also, and some are non-edible bases. Some are very highly concentrated bases. Some are somewhat diluted bases. Okay. So we are using according to their properties. So the bases used for making window cleaner is a weak base. Lime water, calcium hydroxide is a strong base. It is prepared by a dissolving. So one window cleaner also having. Okay. This is the window cleaner, and which is the very weak base. Okay. So it is prepared by dissolving a little amount of lime, yani chuna, in water. So lime water is made up of with the help of lime. Okay, it means chuna in water. The solution is stirred. Stirred means hilaya jayega. Allowed to stand for some time and then filtered. The clear solution obtained is called a lime water. Okay, solution बनाया जाएगा. After some time we have to keep at on this position, and this clear solution we have to stir. After that we have to filter, and this clear solution, this colorless solution, is known as a lime water. It is used as a laboratory reagent. On a large scale, a diluted solution of lime in water is used for whitewashing. So this lime water, or on the large scale, this lime water is used for this whole जो चूना है उसको हम जो है यूज करते हैं इसके लिए white washing to paint the walls. Okay, after made up of house. Okay, so ammonium hydroxide is a very useful weak base used in manufacture of fertilizers. So ammonium hydroxide. Okay, ammonium NH4OH, that is the ammonium hydroxide, is a very useful weak base and used for the manufacture of fertilizers. Fertilizers means you know about that, to increase or enhance the soil fertility. Enhance the soil fertility. This is the chemical, and we have to avoid this chemical into the soil, because after that the permanent fertility of the soil can be reduced after that. Okay, other strong bases are potassium hydroxide. Okay, KOH, sodium hydroxide, NaOH, magnesium hydroxide, MgOH. Okay, and aluminum hydroxide and ammonium hydroxide are mild weak base. So these are some more examples of these bases. Okay. Bases are used in manufacture of soaps. Sometimes we are using this bases in the manufacture of soaps, detergents, chemicals like bleaching powder, fertilizers, and they are also used for whitewashing, Softening of hard water as a cleansing agent, and the leather and textile industries. Bases are generally identified by their bitter taste, but coffee, which is a bitter, in fact contains an acid, that is the chlorogenic acid. So generally we knows about that. Bases have a bitter taste. Bitter means kadwa, like bitter almond. जो कड़वा बादाम होता है, छोटा सा अनराइप जो मतलब एलमंड होता है, उसके जैसा टेस्ट है. ठीक. अब तो bases generally have a bitter taste, but coffee, which is a bitter, जो इस टाइप की होती है, इस टाइप की टेस्ट की, but that is not having a base, that is having a one acid, which is a chlorogenic acid. That is the chlorogenic acid. Okay. Now the acid rain. We have to see in regions of heavy pollution area. In regions of okay, look that before that one science bits is there. Our stomach contains a HCl, which helps in the digestion of food. Okay, without HCl we cannot digest our food. Okay, and sometimes the acids does not harm the stomach because the walls of the stomach are protected by a mucus lining. So mucus is a enzymes which is secreted by the our stomach lining, and this HCl cannot make harm to our this lining of stomach, and sometimes they can harm because mucus is not secreting, and that time we are having some stomach ulcer is there. Okay, stomach ulcer. Okay, छाले जिनको कहते हैं, they can also be produced. Okay, on that time. So and now the acid rain in regions of heavy pollution area. Heavy pollution area means like heavy industrial area. There is too much factories, too much pollutions can be occur. Okay. Gases like carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide are released in the atmosphere. Rainwater dissolves these gases and forms carbonic acid. So when this rainwater comes with that, like that, you know about that. These are the factories. They are having the long chimneys. Okay, and in from the long chimneys, the gases particles like sulfur. Okay, and nitrogen. Okay, nitrogen dioxide, NO2, like that. So when this sulfur is mixed with the oxygen, then formation of SO2, and when this it means adding with the water, then formation of H2SO3, that is the sulfurous acid. Okay, like that, NO3 form the HNO3, that is the nitric acid also formed. Okay, nitric acid also formed in this way, and H2SO3, HNO3, like that, CO2 can form H2CO3. Okay, and in this way, this is the carbonic acid can be formed. So these oxides can become with the help of these like carbon, nitrogen, sulfur, just evolve from the or evolution from the these chimneys of these factories, and like that. After that, they are just mixing with the oxygen or air, and then when they are just adding with the water. Okay, when they are adding with the water, then formation of this H2SO3, that is the sulfurous acid, HNO3, that is the nitric acid, H2CO3, that is the carbonic acid. So in the form of this acid, our rain will be the change after that. So this is known as the acid rain. This is known as the acid rain. So to decrease this acid rain, because if there is a too much acid rain, then our soil reduce their fertility, monuments and many things are important. It means the buildings also can be started to decompose and degraded. So we have to avoid this. It means and we have to reduce this pollutions of that particular area. So these gases can form carbonic acid, nitric acid, and sulfuric acid. Okay, and respectively, thus rainwater becomes acidic and is called acid rain. It damages buildings. Okay, it damages building, historical monuments like Taj Mahal, and plants and animals. The naturally occurring acids which are present in a few of common food items are like citric acids. Okay, contains in the food like lemon or orange contains citric acids. Milk and curd contains lactic acids. Tamarind like imli, okay, and grapes and even mangoes contain tartaric acids. Vinegar contains acetic acids. Apple contains malic acids. Tea contains tannic acids. Sting of bee and ant, जिससे हमको दर्द होता है काटने के बाद, okay, they are contain formic acid. Other name is methanoic acids. Amla citrus fruit contain ascorbic acid. It means vitamin C. And spinach and tomatoes contain oxalic acids. And protein contain amino acids. So these are some acids which are generally edible acids, okay, most of that, and very weak acids. Okay, so they are generally we can use in the form of edible form. Okay, so next thing, activity 5.1 we will study in our next class. Okay, thank you.